What's going on, guys? It's Stock Picks by Tim, and in today's video we've got an update for Cleanspark. We've got a mining update and we're gonna jump right into it. We're also gonna look at the chart. I've got something I want to show you there. Now if you don't mind hitting the like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, definitely helps me out, and let's look at the mining update. And here we have it. It just dropped as of about an hour ago from this upload. Let's click on the link and look at some numbers. It looks like Cleanspark has actually benefited from a lot of these other miners getting pushed out of the space. You know, the hobbyists being pushed out because it's not profitable to them. And I actually talk about that in one of my previous Cleanspark videos. But we've got some great numbers here. We've got a 12% month over month hash rate increase. That's huge. They actually hit a high of 12 Bitcoin mined in one day. That's also huge. And their monthly production for June was 339 Bitcoin. Now you'll see that of everything they mined in June, they almost sold everything. But their total holdings was 561. They sold everything just about that they mined that month. And in just a second, I'm gonna go over why I think that is. But last point, we've got a currently deployed fleet of approximately 28,500 of the latest generation miners, the S19s. That hash rate is now sitting at about 2.8 exahash. And like I was hoping, seems like they sold Bitcoin at a pretty favorable price. And for that month, for the month of June, they got about 8.4 million from selling all that coin. And we've actually got an energy update here. And for me, this kind of hurts from a nostalgic standpoint. This was a microgrid play. Now they're going to be purely a Bitcoin miner. The execs, the team there obviously see it as a better financial move, but they basically are releasing their liability from their switchgear business, from their microgrid side of things, while retaining certain rights from their existing contracts. And any prepaid deposits are going to be returned to Cleanspark, so that will help their balance sheet a little bit. It'll free up some human and working capital for their Bitcoin mining business. But if you guys want to look over this yourself, anything you think I missed, I'll leave you the link below so you can just look through it one more time. And next, before I look at the chart, I really wanted to quickly just show you guys the revenue, give you my thoughts there. Since this month they did get about 8.5 million. Let's look through a couple things here. So this is going to give a little bit of an insight into what our earnings is going to look like. As I've said before, if you guys are familiar with this channel, I do expect a little bit of a regression for their revenue. Now keep these numbers in mind. We got 8.5 million for our June production. For May production, we got about 6.9 million. They didn't sell everything. So that's one thing you have to consider when looking at their revenue. Of course, there's their sales of Bitcoin, but there's also their holdings, whatever they decided to keep on their balance sheet, right? And then their best month in terms of selling Bitcoin was April. They got about 11.9 million. So let's just call it 12 million. Now, when you look at their previous mining updates, add everything up, altogether, you're looking at about 27.5 million. Now, just for reference, their last quarter and the previous quarter was about 41 million. So I think they did sell a lot more Bitcoin than normal just to try to keep in line, although they are going to likely be under their revenue expectations. That's just my thoughts, but let me know what you think in the comments below about Cleanspark. What do you expect for their next earnings? I think we're going to continue to have a great buying opportunity for Cleanspark over the coming months, so I'm not being hasty with it. Now, looking at Cleanspark on the chart, you'll see that we've been in a downtrend since that max fear day of May 11th, and we have in fact broke that number. So be aware, this is definitely clearly in a downward trend, but it is interesting to see that it quickly hangs around 3 before just bouncing right over. I think it's very likely we test the upper 3s again, 390 or so. We definitely don't want to see this 376. We don't want to see us break under that. That's our most recent low that it was established, but if you look at it, we've been creating lower lows and lower highs. So just from a technical standpoint, I'd continue to keep an eye on it, but from a long-term standpoint, I see it as a great time to buy. I'm very long-term on Cleanspark, and I'm buying this fear right now. But let me know down below what you think about Cleanspark. Was their mining update great? Do you think it wasn't so great? You know, taking the price of Bitcoin out of the picture, you can see that clearly they are mining at a higher hash rate. They are mining more Bitcoin per day, and they're continuing to upgrade their fleet of miners, continuing to add more miners. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Appreciate each and every one of you, and until next time, take it easy.